Jenny picked up the plastic wrap and wrapped it layer by layer around her face, covering her entire face tightly until her features became distorted. She then pressed down on the bottom with her hands, completely cutting off her breathing. Soon she was suffocating, and she couldn't take it anymore. She frantically tore at the plastic wrap, but because she had wrapped it so thickly and tightly, she couldn't find a tear. She had to forcefully pry open the plastic wrap around her mouth before she could finally breathe in fresh air. However, Jenny wasn't trying to kill herself. She just felt that her life was too perfect. So perfect that everything around her felt unreal. Since moving to this small town with her husband, she had found every day boring. Every morning, all the women in the town would watch their husbands go to work at the same time, and every man in the town worked as a programmer. In the morning, the women would do physical training together, and in the afternoon, they would swim, sunbathe, and enjoy leisurely tea time. Beaumais felt that while this life was so comfortable it was flawless, it was also extremely boring. However, an unexplainable strange incident occurred that day, making her even more certain that everything around her might be fake. Beaumais was wiping the glass when the wall behind her suddenly began to slowly move toward her. Soon she was squeezed between the glass and the wall, unable to breathe. The next moment, everything returned to normal. Her first reaction was that she had hallucinated, but seeing the foundation left on the glass made her fall into deep thought. While cooking, Beaumais discovered that the eggs she had bought were empty. She squeezed one after another, and they were all hollow, making her even more suspicious of the authenticity of her current affluent life. Deep down, Beaumais felt that this wasn't her real life. She should have had her own job and hobbies, not just wasting her days doing nothing. Strangely, since moving here, she seemed to have lost her previous memories. She suddenly realized she had never left this place before, only able to move within the designated areas each day. She was curious about what the world beyond the town was like, so she boarded a bus to explore the town's outskirts. But the driver refused to go any further halfway through the journey, insisting that safety could only be guaranteed here. Moments later, Beaumais witnessed a terrifying scene.